Call it?
Yep, Ryan Broderick from BuzzFeed knows where all the bodies are buried on the internet, and he joins us now with a bunch of cool stuff getting play online. So good morning, Ryan. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
And let's start with an inspirational story that a reporter shared on Twitter. Tell us about it.
This was really cool, and this is one of those Twitter-only kind of events. A journalist for the Boston Globe started tweeting out earlier this week this kind of amazing story about how he met these two kids from a really rough part of Boston, Dorchester. And George and Johnny were Vietnamese, second generation. They were from a low-income family, and he wrote a feature about them years back. And they were, so low-level income that they couldn't even afford to get a copy of it. He had to, he took them to the printer, gave them a copy.
Wow. So
what he revealed on Twitter over the course of about an hour and a half, with thousands of retweets happening as this was going on, is that he stayed in the lives of the two boys as a mentor figure. Didn't help them, but he wanted to make that clear. They did this all on their own, but he revealed that Johnny had gotten into Yale.
You're kidding.
That's incredible.
With his help and inspiration and guidance.
Well, it just tells you the responsibility that you have just as a person, not even as a journalist or, you know what I mean?
No,
just as a person, if you meet someone and you connect with them, take that extra
It's one of those
time.
incredible stories, and I spoke to him on the phone, and he was emotional, and he was making me emotional. It was this kind of incredible thing.
Oh, wow, that is great.
That's a good holiday, heartwarming story. Now, also this, let's check out some twisted Christmas cards that a son actually sends out to his mom. Now, what exactly is going on here?
In 2008, this guy John's mom asked him to sober up and take a nice adult Christmas card. And he sent her this. And then the next year he sent her this one. And then it kept getting worse and worse.
That is great. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and he then revealed this year's, which is a Fight Club-themed Santa laying down the smack on somebody.
Oh, smackdown going on there.
Wait, is that Santa?
Yes. Oh, well, it's Santa standing above.
Bad Santa.
That's a bad Santa. That's a Photoshop Santa, right?
His parents wish that he would maybe cut it out and try to focus on getting a job, but he says that a lot of people in the family kind of look forward to it now.
Oh, I do. I look forward to that. Are you kidding me?
We got to start following him.
All right, so now what do we have coming up next? Now, we've all seen the bus stop ads for the real estate guys, so you have something on that, right?
Yeah. So this guy is my favorite guy of the internet this week. Phil Jones. He's an artist, and he noticed how silly and kind of exaggerated realtors tend to look in their bus stop ads. So he started recreating them look for look, wig, outfit, everything, and then replacing their ad with himself.
That is amazing.
It was incredible. And he top comment when he posted it online was, why? So I emailed him, and I was basically like, what's your deal? And he explained to me that he just thought the ads were so funny and so goofy that he wanted to do it himself.
But how do the real estate people respond to this?
So this is great. I didn't know that there was a realtor community on Twitter, but they've been tweeting out the story all week, super excited about it and wishing he would come to their town and do his own version of their ad.
This is genius. Look at him. He's Lynn Morgan in that picture.
And he gets the wigs and the ties, and everything is so perfect. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that is awesome. Well, I bet that they've upped their phone calls. This has totally helped them out,
Free
right?
advertising,
yes, exactly. And it's going viral on the internet, which is always good.
Ryan, is nothing really sacred anymore? Did Santa Claus really get photoshopped? What about that? What's going on here?
So an ad agency, Victors and Spoils, decided to spoof this really famous time-lapse video that someone did of a model going through Photoshop. And the original video is very incredible, but they decided to do a more holiday-themed version of it and turn her into Santa Claus.
Wow, the reaction on this must be, whoa.
Oh, it was pretty immediate. Yeah, people online were calling it absolutely grotesque, but it was also really clever.
It is. But look, we're glued. Our eyes can't stop looking at this.
That is crazy.
Actually, that beautiful model transforms. Wow.
The wonders of photoshopping.
I mean, the stresses that you put models through to look like Santa Claus, it's too much, I think.
I want to see Kate Upton Claus.
That would be a good theme. You do all different models and all different types of Santa Clauses.
That would be great.
Now, what about you? How do you find all this on the internet? How many followers do you have on Twitter?
Oh, God, a gentleman doesn't speak of such things.
I love it.
How are you aware of all the hottest and the latest that's happening out there?
I read a lot of internet, and a good tip is great stuff happens at night when people are really bored, like after work.
At night.
That's the key.
What's the key time?
8 to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's your good stretch for weird stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? I've always seen that it kind of dips off during the holidays. Don't you notice that? Because I think a lot of people are, thankfully, spending time with their
families. Finally.
In the BuzzFeed office, we've been complaining it gets so boring because people are so busy with their families.
I know. God
forbid. When will it come back? After New Year's?
I think after New Year's, we're going to see a pretty good spike in weird internet stuff.
Yeah, but then you get all the pictures with like grandma drunk at the dinner table and stuff. And those are always like, I like that stuff. So.
Head down on the table. That's what we want to see.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan. We appreciate you coming in from BuzzFeed. And again, you know what? You are the gift that keeps on giving. Can't wait to have you back. Thank you so much and happy holidays to you.
Well, now, speaking of what's trending online, this morning, the Duck Dynasty debate is sparking a political fallout. In today's Q from the Couch, we're asking, what's your reaction to the Duck Dynasty controversy? Should Phil Robertson be suspended for making anti-gay comments? Visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/WLNYTV. Follow us on Twitter at WLNYTV to answer it. And later in the show, we're going to share some of your answers. Now, quickly, I do want to go back to our expert, Ryan. Are you seeing a lot of action here with the Duck Dynasty controversy?
So Duck Dynasty is a weird thing where it isn't that huge online. It's more of like on a TV aspect. But people on Facebook love Duck Dynasty, and people on Facebook have been really vocal about free speech and whether or not it's right to use that as a platform. And it's a tough question.
That's the argument.
It is.
Are you amplifying the wrong view, or are you
allowing someone to speak their mind?
Exactly. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that.
Thanks again. And an emotional homecoming on Long Island at 6:40.